What's going on, y'all? BigBossFabo Speaks, man. We back with a video. As you can see by the title, this one is kind of very inclusive to say the least, man. I'm not sure if y'all can even really hear me. I know the audio probably kind of crazy because we're outside today. And that's what I want to kind of do, is take time to shoot in different spots, different locations. But yeah, I'm in this little type of rocking canopy type of thing. Y'all can see it's not in the best of condition. But anyways, man, you are a man/woman of the people. You are of the people. We live in such a ridiculous time today to where folks is so shut off, closed off, uncaring, unloving, self-centered. If you a different race, they won't even talk to you. But you are a man/woman of the people, man. Your whole life you've been used to talking to various different cultures, backgrounds, ethnic groups. You weren't afraid of people, and you weren't one to judge people outside of actually knowing them. And what you need to understand is the root of it is a divine essence, a divine power, right? It's God. I believe wholeheartedly that a lot of folks that have this, I don't know, call it a gift, blessing, nature, that it's a reflection of the Lord. You know, that's from God. God is inclusive, man. He loves everybody. He doesn't care about your race, your ethnic background, your culture, and he don't judge, you know, prematurely. Obviously, God knows everything we do, but I'm talking about our face value. A lot of folks in today's world will judge you just because they've had a certain experience with people and they don't like to talk to people. They've had a certain experience with the racial or ethnic group, and they assume all of them are that way. You are put here to bring unity, in a sense, man, light and love. And tying into the stemming foundation is God, but it's love. Like, you have awesome love within your heart. You know what I mean? Your frequency is on a whole different level. You essentially vibrate on a very loving, encompassing type of energy. And a lot of folks are very scared to just be around people in general, man. I'm telling y'all, we're living in a time to where things are getting more chaotic. They're getting worse. People are more careless. And that's the complete opposite of how it should be. You should be loving. You should be willing to help, willing to outreach. You know, you got folks that won't give a homeless person $1 because they think they're the all-knowing judge and assume what one's gonna do with the finances or money that they give them. Oh, he's a crack addict. How do you think he got on the street anyway? If I give him this money, he's just gonna go spend it on drugs. You know, that's the mentality to where everybody wants to be the final say or the judge. And to each their own, right? Like, if some people don't have it in your heart, even the word says, if it's not in your heart, don't give. You know, don't give to think that you're gonna please people. Like, that's a facade. God knows your heart. So I say that to say, man, if you're gonna give willingly. Give from a place of peace and love and advancement for that person or that individual that comes straight from the heart. A lot of folks are just hateful people. And it's a sad thing to see in the world today because, you know, at the root of a lot of things, a lot of people are honest and cool people. But it's like over time, their heart has been just turned into stone. They're stone cold. You know, they just don't want to spread or show love. And my thing is, I'm not going to live in fear based off of prior experiences. And of course, I know there's a certain reality of the world. The world is not a sweet place. But I'm not going to keep my guard up. Of course, be aware, be wise. I'm not going to keep my guard up to others or people in need or showing love to people. You know, sometimes, we're all human. There's times to where you may not feel like it. You may not be in the mood to socialize or do things of that sort. But I would encourage folks to get out your comfort box or your comfort zone and do things that are kind of pushing the narrative, whether it's paying it forward, giving a helping hand, considering somebody's feelings of their day, what they're going through, just being loving and caring, even if you got animosity towards somebody, being a bigger man, taking a step forward, or putting your best foot forward to apologize when, even if you know you was in the wrong. Just telling random people in your life you love them, because you never know when's the last time you're gonna see them. That's the energy I lead with. Now, I'm a person, so is it 100% all the time? No, but I know that it's in my essence, and it's something God has gifted me or blessed me with. Because a lot of people just don't care. And I can't help but to care at times, even when people have done me wrong. It's just a natural thing that's in my nature now, or it's always been there. But I understand it more so now, and I embrace it. So I'm making this video to encourage you and say, don't shy away from the natural gifting or the natural love you have within your heart, man. There's a reason for it. You could be called to bring together communities, races, ethnicities. That's why I titled this video, "You Are a Man or a Woman of the People." Because God puts things within individuals that's, usually called for a greater purpose. You could be running for presidential candidacy one day. You could be the person that needs to lead the country, just because you don't shy away from people just because of where they come from. I mean, you have an inclusive type of spirit to where you consider everyone. I've been like that my whole life, to where I always wanted to know about different cultures. I always talk to people, even though, let's keep it honest. In America, if you're African American, you're probably shunned. You're probably from a majority of people, where people just assume things about you just because you're black. That's a reality I've had to live with, but I don't play it in a victim sense. I'm not a victim. You know what I mean? I don't go around, oh man, feel sorry for everybody, hates me, get rid of the victim mentality. But we call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. It is what it is. But I've always wanted to know about other ethnic cultures, backgrounds. I always wanted to move to areas that were heavily diverse. I always wanted to interact with different people. I always traveled to different countries. It was just in me, and I don't know where it comes from, but it's in me, because there's a good person in every culture, every background, every sex. It doesn't matter. You can't base the narrative or base somebody off of statistics or the past, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's what I would lead with, in the sense that don't judge people prematurely. Get to know people. And if you're the type of person that you don't got the time of day, you don't care to, so be it. So be it. A lot of people rather be safe than sorry, in a sense, or protect themselves. But he who cherishes or values his life, will end up losing it. If you cherish your life more than anything else, more than being of people and showing love, you've already essentially lost it, because the number one thing in life is love, man. It's love. That's what God wants us to emulate. That's what he wants us to radiate. So open your hearts. Quit being stone cold. Quit being shut off. Because there's a child. I know there's always that inner child within all of us, man. All of us as kids, that's why they always talk about kids and the essence kids have. They're just innocent. They're not corrupted by the world. When you turn into an adult, you would just shut off, closed off, and all you care about is your bills and making money, and you become very selfish. So I say all that to say, man, just tap into your inner child. Your inner child, when you come out the womb, you don't know hate. You know what I mean? And naturally, children are loving, and they're very optimistic, and they're curious. Nowadays, people don't want to be curious no more. They want to assume and think that they know, and just not give people a chance. But you'll end up blocking a lot of your blessings that way. Don't block blessings. Don't block opportunities because you're closed-minded. Be of the people. Be of the world, not of the world and the materialism that it provides, but be of the world in terms of the unity. You know what I mean? Unification, like being progressive. So push the narrative, man. Be different. Don't be like, if your whole family racist, don't be like them, man. If your whole family stems from hate and they're toxic, separate yourself from that, man. Because there's a lot of folks that grew up in families to where they were brainwashed and manipulated because their parents were some way. But these folks are naturally of love, like they're naturally caring. But their parents want to diminish that spirit. So it's like, stay strong out here, man. Remember, you are a man, you are a woman of the people. Have discernment, have wisdom, make smart choices. But don't be ignorant to things. Don't fall into the world's narrative of hate, greed, envy, jealousy. So peace, love, prosperity, man. Blessings. We'll catch y'all in the next video, man. We out.